All right, welcome. Today, we are diving deep into a technology that is just completely flipping the script on how businesses talk to their customers, AI phone assistants. And look, forget everything you think you know about those clunky old robocalls. We're talking about smart, fluid, human-like conversations happening 24/7. So, how does this stuff actually work? Let's get into it.
I want you to just stop and think about this for a second, especially if you run a business or lead a team. What would it actually mean for your bottom line if you could capture every single lead, answer every single customer question the moment they ask it? What if you never, ever missed another call again?
Because let's be real, for most businesses, the phone is a huge bottleneck. Every missed call is potentially a lost sale. Your customers, they expect you to be there 24/7, but staffing around the clock, that's just brutally expensive. And it leads to spotty service and makes it basically impossible to scale up when you get busy. It's this constant, frustrating headache. So the solution isn't just to throw more people at the problem, it's to use smarter technology. And that's where the AI phone assistant comes in. The best way to think about it is as a brand new digital employee. It's an AI that you train and configure to handle all your calls, coming in or going out, automating tasks and entire conversations just like one of your best human agents would. And when you put them side by side, the difference is, well, it's night and day. On one side, you've got the old way. You're limited by the clock, buried in overhead costs, and dealing with human inconsistency. But on the other side, you have the new standard, always on, 24/7, with costs slashed by up to 90%. Perfect consistency every time, and it scales instantly. It's not even a fair fight.
Now, you might be thinking, okay, this sounds complicated to set up, but it really isn't. It boils down to 3 surprisingly simple steps. First, you give your digital employee a brain. Then, you give it a personality. And finally, you give it skills by hooking it up to some tools. That's it.
Okay, so step 1, the prompt. This is without a doubt the most important piece of the puzzle. The prompt is basically the AI's instruction manual. You write down, in plain English, who it is, what it knows, and exactly how you want it to act. This is literally the brain of the entire operation.
And the best part? You don't have to be a programmer. It's not code. It's just simple instructions like this one. You're telling it, you work for Acme Inc., be polite, figure out what they need, and try to help. You can make this as detailed as you want, all with simple text. You're basically writing its job description.
Next up, you've got the brain. Now it needs a personality, and that comes from the voice. To make these conversations feel truly natural, you can pick from a huge library of incredibly realistic, human-sounding voices. And for total brand control, you can even clone your own voice or the voice of someone on your team. It's pretty amazing.
Finally, you give your assistant its skills. This is where it goes from just talking to doing. This is what makes it a real team player. It can transfer a tricky call to a human, book a meeting right on your calendar, fire off a follow-up text message, and even kick off workflows in other apps you use. It's a fully functional part of the team. So what does this look like day to day? Well, for incoming calls, your AI can be your new frontline. Imagine it handling all those common support questions, answering FAQs at 3 a.m., booking appointments while you sleep, and even processing orders. This frees up your human team to deal with the really complex, high-value stuff. But it's not just about defense, right? It can play offense too. This is where you can use your AI assistant to actually drive growth. You can have it make outbound calls to qualify new leads, send out appointment reminders to slash your no-show rate, or even follow up with customers about renewing their subscription. It's like having a tireless, proactive salesperson on your team. Now, for a conversation to feel real, it has to be fast. And it is. Here's a quick look at the tech behind a single reply. First, what you say gets turned into text in less than a blink of an eye. Then, the AI's core brain figures out the best response based on its instructions. Finally, the voice engine turns that text back into perfectly natural audio, and get this, the whole round trip takes less than 1.5 seconds. It's practically seamless.
Now, this is so important. This assistant doesn't live on an island. It's designed to connect to the tools you already rely on every single day. We're talking over 250 seamless integrations with your CRM, your calendar, your help desk, you name it. It becomes a true, central part of your workflow. So what about scale? This is maybe one of the most mind-blowing parts. One single AI assistant can handle over 1,000 calls at the exact same time. Think about your busiest day ever. A Black Friday sale, a new product launch. Your AI just handles it. No one ever hears a busy signal again, ever.
Okay, let's talk about the money, because at the end of the day, the numbers have to make sense. And here they really, really do. When you get rid of the massive costs of staffing, training, and overhead for a traditional call center, well, the savings are just dramatic. We're talking about operational costs dropping by as much as 90%.
And this isn't just about saving money, it's about making money. These are the actual tangible results businesses are seeing. Revenue goes up because you're capturing every single lead. Support costs plummet. Appointment no-shows drop significantly. The impact is real, it's measurable, and it's happening right now.
So as we wrap this up, I'll just leave you with this one thought. This technology is here. It's ready to go. You can have a new AI employee on your team in minutes. So the only real question left to answer is, what's the first job you're going to give it? Thanks for tuning into this explainer.